Rico in the group with him, and they've been put seriously on the defensive here this afternoon. But at the end of the day, Romain Felu is going to take the overall lead with a 21-second advantage over the rider from Barlow World, Paulo Longo. But there's still the glory of winning the stage that is at hand here, Phil, this afternoon. France are looking for a stage victory. Maybe it's going to go to Samy Dumoulin at the back, because as you can see, Romain Felu, he is riding his heart out for the clock. That's all he's thinking about.
You can see he's thinking of time. The other three are thinking of victory. I think the sprint will be between Dumoulin, who is a fast finisher in the right conditions, and William Fishgorn. I think those two will be heading up first and second. Can't see Paulo Longo. He's a rather tall and lanky man. I don't see him being a pure sprinter. I've never seen him sprint in my life, so I don't know, of course. The other riders will be doing just what I'm doing, and they're setting. There goes the attack. Dumoulin's not living into the sprint, and Will Fishgorn is going after him too. Paulo Longo a little bit slower. Romain Felu, he tags on the back. All he want to do is hold on there. That's a good attack by Dumoulin, Paul, but Fishgorn is up for it.
Well, Fishgorn has seen this. He knows he's got himself a chance of winning a stage in the Tour de France. So these two riders here are extremely tired. Now, they're the ones who are first and second overall in the standings at the end of the day, but I think the legs have gone. But Romain Felu has said, I've got to go for this. He wants every possible chance of staying in contact. He doesn't want to give any time at all away, but you can see Fishgorn has caught Samy Dumoulin there, and the Frenchman Felu, I think now Phil is going to come back. Well, that was a bit of excitement, but I think it's all about to come together again.
900 metres to the finishing line, and Felu is going to go straight by them, and Fishgorn must react. This boy is going to go out on a high in yellow, and as a stage winner, Fishgorn goes again. He drills himself here, but he's taking with him Dumoulin, who may still have some legs left. Forget Longo, he's gone now, but this is a French Tour de France just at the moment, because Romain Felu won win this year. He's only a kid, by the way. He's 24 years of age. He is in yellow tonight, of that there is no doubt, but Dumoulin is coming back, as is Fishgorn, and Fishgorn is going to have to go now, because it looks as though Samuel Dumoulin, who has ridden the Tour de France on 4 occasions, is going to get his day, but Felu will not give up. He has kicked again. He's back into his slipstream. This is an awful long kilometre for these rides. Come on, William Fishgorn for Garmin-Chipotle, but on the line, Fishgorn, that was the way we thought, Paul. Dumoulin gets the win, Fishgorn gets second, Felu gets third, and the maillot jaune, and Paulo Longo, 4 musketeers who beat the peloton today in Brittany.
I tell you what, that was an awful long way. That was probably the longest final kilometre I've ever experienced, and Samy Dumoulin used all of his experience there to go with the moves. He started the move outside of the kilometre. He was caught, he was passed, he dragged himself back in. Will Fishgorn, I think, getting himself a very good second place there. You could see the fatigue all over everybody's face there, and now we're going to see that Romain Felu will get himself the yellow jersey at the end of the day, and he certainly will not be upset about that at all. I think second overall will probably go to the Italian rider Paulo Longo, because he was only 21 seconds adrift at the start of the day.
And third place, if the clock is kind and it ticks through 2 minutes, will be Will Fishgorn, and that means he'll be third from the end to go in the time trial tomorrow. And that was a wild dream, wasn't it? Well, I love to see adventurers succeed, and today they did. They were in the lead for 207.5 kilometres.
Which isn't bad when you think the stage was 208 kilometres long. It was from the gun they went this afternoon, and they caught everybody unawares. And I think for once the teams of the sprinters have made a serious mistake. Now they've still got to sprint out, because whether or not you feel it's important, 5th place is important for the sprinters, Phil, because as far as they're concerned, they have to get points on every individual stage. There's Robbie McEwen sitting in the middle there. Thor Hushovd over on the left-hand side. He needs to get himself some points, and Robbie Hunter's not too far away either.
Well, Hunter's there, but looks like Robert Foster's trying to come over the top here as well. No sign of Thor Hushovd, just peeping in. The green jersey, Kim Kirken in the backdrop there. But this is going to be Francisco Chiki, I think it is, on the far right. No, here comes Robbie. Well, would McEwen have won the day? Who knows now, but he's certainly going to come as Eric, at 38 years of age, takes Robbie on right on the line. I'll wait for the photo.
Well, I think you might need to wait for the photo there, because McEwen there was up alongside Eric Zabel, and right in the middle of the mix there also was Oscar Freire. And now we have to look at the clock to see what it tells us that these guys have lost, because this is the group of Ricardo, Rico and Denny Menchik. Menchov. Menchov there in third position, coming up to the front. He's not scared of doing a little bit of work for himself, but it's the clock that's going to tell just exactly how much time he has lost today, and he will not be happy with that.
No, he's lost around about over half a minute here, Denny Menchov, and the white jersey of Ricardo Rico, fourth in the line as he comes over it. About 2:41, about 30 seconds, but the news is that it went over 2 minutes there, that Fillier will be the leader. This rider here will be in second place. Longo's probably second, and Fishkorn will be up into third place in his first Tour de France. That's for sure now. Unbelievable. There's the photo finish, and it looks as though Robbie's got it. Yeah.
Give that to McEwen over Eric Zabel and Oscar Ferreira.
Yep. Well, what a terrific stage, and it wasn't. The riders won't agree, of course, except the four in the lead. They will think it was a wonderful escapade at the front, and they deserve that today. Well, I have to say, we've seen some terrific racing here. That's the joy on the face of Samuel Demoulin. He's completed 4 Tours de France. Well, he hasn't. He crashed out on stage 8 and didn't start stage 9 in 2004. But other than that, he's finished 3 previous tours. He's now attempting his 5th, and the biggest dream of his life realised. He has the race stage victory. We'll take a break, and then when we come back, we'll be on the podiums. We'll have the interviews. There's a lot of tales to